Window. Trying to get it where the window behind me is not like blinding you guys. So it's Sunday, it's time to make dessert. The notification just went up on live. Which bowl I want to peel into. Hey, hey girlfriend. I'm making apple pie. I'm gonna make I'm trying the recipe that Jacqueline made, and I think she's done it a couple times on her channel now. Hey, Janie. Hey, Evelyn. Hello, Joanne. So I already made my pie crust. It's chilling. And now I'm peeling apples. I don't have a core, so I'm just going to peel them and slice them in half. I should have got a cutting board. I'm just going to put them in the bowl after I peel them. You need to get Asher an apple. Is he watching, Mandy? Here comes Jern. You got a girly girl.
She's actually different. She's a black girl.
Oh, an apple to take to school tomorrow. I thought maybe he saw an apple. I'm like, I want an apple.
Please come see her.
Oh, baby, I'm live.
Please.
Aw.
Oh, can I
Our church festival.
Can I have a little bit of skin? Can I have
hey,
a little bit of a piece of an apple for them?
For them or for you?
For the mom chickens.
Oh, go ahead and take it. Take what you want.
This one. That would be good for them.
For the mom chickens?
No, not for the moms. Also the moms and these girly girls. There's 3 girly girls now.
3 of them? She calls the broody hens girly girls. So if you don't know, when they go broody, like they won't leave where they're sitting. And so they got Journey. They've got Journey to take care of them. I'm watching Andy Griffith too. It's so funny because Journey's like, can we watch Andy Griffith? So now it's like a Sunday routine where she wants to watch Andy Griffith, which is so cute. Yeah, I wish I had a core. I found some great things at the thrift store yesterday, and I'm so excited. Y'all will have to watch my vlog to see it. I shared a couple of them on Facebook. And then I decorated just a little bit for fall. I still have to go cut a ribbon trim. It was a rush order. I wish I could peel apples like that. Was he up all night? No. Oh no. Hey Deborah, how are you? I'm making apple pie. So if you don't know, I watch Jacqueline Gallant. She's the one that I met maybe 2022. I think I met her in 2022. Yeah, in Florida. So I've been watching her channel for years and years and years and years, probably since she started. And so we finally met up in Florida with Danny, and anyway, she made this apple pie on her channel a couple times and said it was so good. So I have to, I have to try. I usually don't make apple pie with Granny Smith apples, but I love Granny Smith apples, so. It's going too fast. Rest of the night. Ugh, that's terrible when they like stay up. Journey had a hard time sleeping last night. She kept waking up. I'm like, where are you going? She was just gonna take off. It said it called for 7 apples. Whew. So I got 7. But these ones are kind of small, so I might do a couple. There's 2 more in the bag, but I figured Journey would probably want to eat them, so I don't know. So are you all cooking Sunday dinner? What are you cooking? We're having Mississippi pot roast. Well, it's a, what is it? It's a London broil. That's my favorite roast. Meow. Cats. Roast. You're having roast too, Janie? Pepper, steak, and rice. Oh, that would be good. Mmm. Yeah, we're doing a Mississippi pot roast. I'm gonna do mashed potatoes. I'll have to peel those too. She's outside. Will you check on her? Well, she just came in and wanted some peelings for the girly girls. And no, I'm on live, so I'm not in here talking to myself. Not sure. Yes, for dinner. Chicken Alfredo. Ooh, you got some leftovers? Cooking Portuguese soup. I don't think I've ever heard of that. These Americans don't know how to cook rice. I'm not a big rice cooker. I'm not a big rice eater either. I can't eat it. It tears my stomach up. It's going fast. Nope, it was all gone. Hello. Have you visited India? No, I've never been. The only place I've ever been is Canada, and that's because we live so close to the border. But my husband doesn't fly on airplanes, so that limits us. Rice is bad anyways. I don't know if it's bad or good, but I just can't eat it. I found that out, like whenever we would go out to eat, and if I got rice, it would always tear my stomach up, like. And then I realized, you know what? It's the rice. Stop eating the rice. So I stopped eating it, so yeah. Okay, we're gonna do 8 apples. We'll see how many that, like, makes. We're gonna give the peelings to the goats. They will love that. I gotta get a cutting board. Oh, where is... I got the cutting board. All right. Now I gotta figure out how to do this because I don't have a core and I don't have a thing. I'm trying to do it like the lady did it in the video, darn it. So she sliced hers really thin. Normally I just chop mine up any way, direction. Just as long as we've got apple chunks in there, I'm good. But I was trying to be like the lady. Trying to do what she was doing. I texted Jacqueline earlier. I was like, what's the recipe? I want to make it. Good afternoon. How are you? I'm making apple pie. What I'm trying to do is make an apple pie. It's a different recipe than I normally do. It's the one my friend Jacqueline shared on her channel, so I'm trying. Supposedly, it is really good. And I'm using Michelle from Chickens by the Lake. I'm using her pie crust recipe. I mean, if... Let's not get any seeds in there. Can you guys hear Andy Griffith in the background? I didn't know if it was too loud. Let's not get any seeds in here. One thing I'm not good at is cutting up apples. Like, there's gotta be a better way. I know if I cored them, that'd probably work out really good. Too funny, Andy. Get him, girl. That's why you're here. I'll tell you why, Mandy. It's because of that video. Did I even tell you what it's at now? It was like 17,000 something. I'm like, go me. And there goes some apples flying. You're so funny. I guess if they're here for the cooking show, you know, why not? Maybe if they want to learn how to make an apple pie. So I tried to decorate today for fall. I've been wanting to do it for a while. It's just time. I just don't have any time to get it done. So I was like, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna do it right now. A few more. I definitely need to invest in a core. And you guys, Willie, he can't walk. He can't even walk anymore. So I'm afraid we're just gonna end up losing him, which is really sad. I try not to think about it. Hey Grace, how are you? I'm making an apple pie for Sunday dinner. But I was just saying how Willie, I don't think he's gonna make it much longer. He just, I mean he's healthy. He just, you know, can't walk. He can't hold his balance. He can't even hold his balance to like eat. So when he like goes to like get a drink of water or whatever, he just topples over. And so I'm like, and they normally say like chickens like that, when they lose their flock, they usually go downhill like really fast. And so, and he's older. Chickens don't really, I mean, some of them can live longer, but you know, he's over 4. He's probably going on 5, I think. But he's depressed. Hey, Rhonda Ray. Hi, Cindy. How are you? Happy Sunday. I'm making apple pie. I'm using Jacqueline Gallant's. She showed it on her channel a few times. So I asked her for the recipe or where she got it. And so she texted it to me and I'm like, I'm gonna try it. And you do it with Granny Smith apples. And you know, there's not even there. Now that I'm like thinking about it, like the recipe, I watched it a few times, so I knew how to make it. But they didn't even use lemon juice. I always put lemon juice in mine. I wonder if I should still do it, or should I stick to the recipe? Fall season has begun when it's cool enough to bake, right? Oh, I'm starting my sourdough back, you guys. I got my dehydrated sourdough, and so I started rehydrating it day before yesterday. I fed it yesterday, so I think she should be back to life here in a few days, and we can make some more sourdough. And I got something at the thrift store yesterday. You guys, it's gonna make my life so much easier, especially with sourdough. Let me show you. Will I show you? Should I show you? I will show you. I was gonna wait because oh, one more apple. I've been wanting one for a while, And I was like, oh, I should look that up on Amazon. I should see what they are on Amazon. And when I was at the thrift store yesterday, by golly, they had like, I want to say they had 3 of them. And then we went to another thrift store and they had one. And I'm like, ask and you shall receive. Oh my goodness. Too funny. Okay. I think we got all these apples done. That's a lot of apples though, eh? But I will show you guys. It's an electric knife. I tested it out, it works and everything. But I was so excited because I was like, I definitely need one of those for like cutting up sourdough bread. I mean, you know, sometimes that stuff is tough. It's tough to get through. And so if I have that little cutter, I can just slice into it. We can have sandwiches. I want to do the bread bowls again this fall because I made sourdough bread and did the bread bowls for Sunday dinner. I think this time we'll just do like a broccoli and cheese. I think that would be like really good. But my hands are sticky. Hold on. Woo! We still got a few more minutes before we can get our dough out of the fridge. So I'll take you guys outside for a minute. Boys out here. What, baby?
You see that black small girl right there?
What black small girl?
This
Yeah?
is a girly girl. Come.
She's a girly girl?
Yeah, come.
Oh,
She lays.
I thought she said ghoulie girl.
No, she calls the ones that sit on eggs. She calls them girly girls.
But she is. Remember when she was eating apples?
There's boy. Boy, say hello.
Hey, I'm going in if you're out.
Well, I'm just out here for a few. So cute. Careful. Careful. Don't put them in the plants. You're teaching them bad habits. You say it's okay to get in the plants. A lot of the babies are down there.
Yeah, it's okay. We can take them up. Oh,
Mandy and Daddy, but Daddy's inside now.
wait, come.
Come.
Look at them. There's like 3 babies.
Oh my
and 2 moms.
gosh. You guys, look at that.
Ooh. We got peppers.
We're gonna pick
We
this
got
thing.
peppers and we got a pepper relish.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh. Mandy says she likes your dress.
Thank you.
Look what's going on here.
You like them, right? No, bee garden now, right?
A bee garden.
The bee
It was too much to harvest, so I didn't harvest it all. It's just too much. Too much.
Wait, did you
June's out here. What?
show my tiny baby plant?
Your tiny baby plants? No, baby. Hey, Angela. How are you? Just finished having lunch with my daughter-in-law and son and 3-year-old grandson. Well, I am making apple pie, or trying. I'm waiting on my dough. It should be almost ready, and we can get this going. Let me wash my hands. Let's go over here. It is basil. It's funny because there's a Peppa Pig episode where they sorry if that light's well. I can't really move you. We got too many lights in here. Where they're like, I just throw it into a pot and it begins to grow. That's what we're like with the basil. Like, I just threw it in there and it begins to grow. So the recipe is, you're supposed to use a stick of unsalted butter. You mean Michelle isn't here? I don't know. I should have texted her, but I didn't. And y'all are on my phone, so I can't. But it is, no, I'm trying to hopefully I remember everything. It is a stick of unsalted butter, but I don't have unsalted, so I'm sure my pie will forgive me. And you melt it in a pot. So after that, you are supposed to use 3 tablespoons of flour, which we got here. And then a 1/4 cup of water and 1 cup of sugar. And then you make it and you caramelize it, and then you pour it with your apples, and then you can also add cinnamon. So I was smart, and I got everything out here ahead of hand and measured, so that way I don't have to be like, what is it? What is it? Hey, Cynthia. How are you? How are you this fine Sunday at 4:44? I need to, so I got this rolling pin at the thrift store, and it has little flowers on it, so I'm like, an apple pie with flowers on it? Okay. So I'm probably not going to do the lattice. I'll probably just do that. I'm gonna get my egg wash ready. So I got 1 farm fresh egg. I'm gonna add a little bit of water to this.
Mom,
Yes, dear.
cats are fighting.
Cats for fighting. Well,
And they're in the backyard and I can't.
well, I just can't with them.
I can't.
Okay. We're gonna turn it on bake. Can you talk to me sometime about buying a machine? What kind of machine are you interested in? I mean, I have Melco, I have Racoma. I like both for different reasons. If my Racoma was in the same room as my Melco, I'd probably use them both just, as much. But because the Racoma is so big and out in a different room, I feel like I'm always running back and forth when they're both going. Although I do run them, at the same time a lot, but I just feel like I'm running. But hopefully, if everything goes the way I want it to go, I can get a shelf down there, put all my canning stuff on the shelf, and move the Ricoma into the other room with my Melco. Move the broken Melco out, which I'm hoping, you know, I even thought about just selling it for parts, although there is nothing wrong with it. It just has to be, I have to have a technician. A technician could come and fix it, probably in a heartbeat, but having the money. Because where we live, there's nobody that's close. So the nearest one would have to drive like 2 hours. The guy that came last time, I think he drove, I don't know, 3.5 maybe. And so I'm so afraid of not paying it off. Well, I know Ricoma has like payment plans. Okay, our butter is going here. Okay, my butter is melted. I needed a whisk. So I'm going to add, try to do it where you guys can kind of see it. So you're supposed to add your flour, which was 3 tablespoons of flour, into your butter. And we're supposed to whisk, whisk, whisk. I don't remember if there was a certain way, like if you were supposed to do the, I know the butter and then the flour. I don't know if it was butter, flour, and then sugar. Seems like a lot of sugar. I usually don't add that much sugar to mine, but I guess I have to follow this recipe. It's supposed to be the best, according to the video I was sent. And Jacqueline said it was good, so. And you're supposed to keep going until it's like a caramel consistency. Which I can see that now. I would say, I don't know if you guys can, I don't want to tip it up too much. All right, I'm gonna turn that part off. I don't know where my pie dish is. Rot-row, Reggie. I gotta find my pie dish. I already washed this counter off, but let me wipe it off again. Would you buy secondhand? I would, but that's just, well, honestly, I would if I was in a position where I'm like, I know I can't afford it, because I've been there where I knew I couldn't afford it. And so the first one I bought from a viewer. So I was kind of, you know, trusting that, hey, they watch me, you know, and they wouldn't sell me a lemon. But there was a couple things wrong with it, and I didn't know it. I didn't know there was anything wrong with it. But it wasn't anything like major. It was something simple. And the guy that come out and fixed it and trained me, I mean, he was like, yeah, you know, it was just something with the bobbin thing, plate or whatever, was screwed on too tight. So the bobbin wasn't moving properly. So that was the only issue. So he just fixed it, loosened it, and then, you know, it was good to go. So with that one, you know, I lucked up. And then with the second one, I lucked up too. And although it's not working now, I don't feel like I was sold a lemon or anything. It's just an older machine. So the way it works isn't like the new machines. It's like really old. So when you have a Z-axis error, the way you fix them on the new machines is not the way you fix them on the old machines. And the needle went down and it was just hard. I can't get it back up and it has the error. And so when that machine starts up, it has to go through a series. And so because the needle is down, when it gets to that needle, it gets stuck. So it can't go any further because the needle's not up. And I can't tell the needle to go up until it goes through the series. So I'm at a loss. That Melco you had could never get a tech. Yeah, the techs, it's not that I can't get a tech out, it's just cost a lot of money. I have to pay travel expenses for them. And there's one that's in Charlotte, and then there's one in Georgia. So unless someone moves closer, or I know there's a girl that's kind of local. I think she's in Greenville, that she has a huge business and she has a lot of Melcos. So I don't know if she would have the knowledge on how to fix it because she's dealing with them all the time. I have to find my pie dish. Let me go ask my husband if he knows where it's at. Hey. I'm on the line and I feel like I should have this for Kitty.
It's covered up with crap.
Thanks, honey.
It's for finding it.
You're welcome. We're finding this I got a reward.
Okay, what? You get a reward? Do I get some kind of a reward or something?
I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
No.
Is it because that did your Fuji wear off?
No, I'm out bored. No,
The pie. And then we're eggy. Pie too. Yeah, that would be, I don't know what I would do. I've got my pie dough. I'm just cutting her in half. I did something different with my pie dough. Let me put this over. Actually, you know what? I'm doing both. I forgot, I'm not doing lattice. When I purchased my Rukoma, they had free shipping. Not sure about Hawaii, though. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see what I'm doing. I was gonna say I'll vlog it, but you guys are on that stand. It will be okay. Yeah, I don't know. But if it were me, I would definitely look around for used, because I don't know. It just depends. I need some flour. I should probably use my other rolling pin. Okay. I gotta use my rolling pin for this. This is the bottom one anyway. So I don't need pretty flowers on the bottom. Recomas to use a tech with. No. Melco's you really don't either. So with Melco, you get, I'm pretty sure you get, I don't know what they'll do if you live out in Hawaii, but you get training when you get a Melco. I'm pretty sure it's probably with the same with Ricoma, is where they do it online. You kind of do a live chat and they walk you through everything and they tell you how to do everything. So it's kind of like that. And with Ricoma, like if you have an issue, like you just call them up and they give you free tech service via like video chat. It's the same way with Melco. It's like you're given a year, I believe. I made dumplings the other night. Like homemade dumplings. They were so good. I'm like, why have I been using these biscuits all of this time? I'm like, why? It was so easy too. I'm like, sorry if that's loud. That's nice. It's my paper. We've got it in. Angela, where do you live? Just curious. I'm just curious. I hope this is the best apple pie. You're a natural at baking. I don't know, but I don't think I'm a baker. I think I'm more of a crock pot cooker. I love my crock pot. Oh my gosh. Mandy, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm Native American Indian too. Yeah. I'm Ottawa. So my mom's full-blooded. Trying to get this out. So what kind of Native American are you? It's funny because where I live, there's not like a lot of Native American people. I mean, I'm sure there is. I mean, but the area that I'm in, when I first moved here, everyone thought I was Mexican. Like, because I worked at a store. I was the manager of a store. And like, there was just a lot of Mexicans. And they would come in and they would speak Spanish to me. And I would be like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Then I hired this girl, and she was Mexican. She was the sweetest. She was just the sweetest thing. She was just full of She was full of it. She was a fireball. But she was. She didn't take crap from nobody. But, you know, she would try to teach me some Spanish. And it was funny. Hi.
Hi.
I'm just rolling the dough. Rolling in the dough over here. I'm doing just a, I'm not going to do a lattice. I've been wanting to bake, but my oven isn't working. We need a new stove. Something's wrong with the button. Oh no. Oh no. Well, Mandy, when I, you know, when I strike it rich and win the lottery, you're getting a new stove. I don't think this thing is working. Like, I mean, I see the little design, but I don't think it's like I thought it would be. It looks like a, almost looks like a beehive. I tried to just do it like one time. Now I almost feel like I need to do a lattice. It almost feels like it's too soft. I might have to stick it in the fridge for a few. That's what we gonna do. Stuck it in the freezer for a couple minutes. In the meantime, we're gonna get these apples coated. You guys see it? Okay. You're supposed to coat all your apples. Because normally I just put the apples in with some pats of butter, the sugar, and the flour. But this one you made the little mixture, you coated them all. And it's Granny Smith apples, which I don't think I've ever made a pie with Granny Smith apples. All right. Okay, so we got it in here, and then it was like, I don't remember how much cinnamon, but when I bake, I like to use a lot of cinnamon. Gives it flavor. Is this open? Oh yeah. All right. Now I just have to get that. I don't know if maybe it'd do better like on cookie dough. Maybe that's why it was at the thrift store, because it don't work. I only paid $1. Lots of cinnamon. Yes, I'm like, let's cinnamon that up. Let's give it a nice taste. see what I can do with this dough. I might as well just do some lattice, eh? Wonder where Danny's at. I should have texted her. Uh-oh, they be getting down on the Andy Griffith show. I don't know if I got enough strips here. We're gonna make it work. I don't know, we were texting earlier. We like to motivate each other. On Monday, we had a motivational meeting. And she's like, we need to have these meetings more often. I'm like, we do. We could call it Motivational Monday. Yeah, we don't have enough. We're not gonna have enough lattice here. But we'll make it. I'll just have to pinch off the ends and try to make more. I need to go check on Jern. She's outside. That girl would live outside. All right. It won't be the prettiest pie, but maybe it'll be the tastiest pie. Then I gotta peel potatoes. And I was gonna do Brussels sprouts. All right, try to get at least a couple more strips out of this. I'm just looking at this pie like, I don't know. I don't know, pie. We trying. My dough is getting too warm again. Back in the freezer. What? Do what?
You see flowers with blue flowers.
Do I like that gift? Okay.
It's for you.
Is it for me? Oh my gosh, I love it.
I feel like it was for Belle, but it's actually for you.
Oh, it's for me?
Yeah.
You're so sweet.
Where should I set it?
Set it on the table. That way everyone can see it. Because it's so beautiful.
I know you did glue in it. Guess what? If you look closer, you might be like, what's that? It's actually, like if you look closer, there's like one without flowers on it, but there's little flowers that make it blooms.
Aww. You're so sweet. Why are you so sweet to me?
Because I love you.
I love you.
I made it with the garden dirt.
The garden dirt.
Uh-huh. Because I always use those for the plant.
I'm letting my dough cool because it was getting hard to like falling apart. But my pie's not looking that great. But
Can we turn the lights on here?
I gotta get batteries in them.
Will
I
you
think
do
I have
that?
batteries downstairs in my drawer. You have to go look though.
I can't. Wait, are those the old lady? Let's get the old lady working.
You want to get the old lady working.
How did you took the batteries out from that girl?
Because when you store them, you can't leave the batteries in them. It's not good. We take them out every year and then put new ones in.
But why do you take them out though? Why? Why, Mom?
I just explained it to you.
But I don't. When they catch on fire, the batteries will be in there.
They might catch on fire, and that would be bad.
Our roof will be leaking, right?
Right, it'll catch on fire and burn our house down.
Yeah, we won't get to watch Andy Griffith.
And then I would not be able to watch Andy Griffith. Well, Pie, I'm sorry.
Did you let June out? If you did,
June ran out the door when I went out, and I told you she was right there. Not Journey pitching a fit. Okay. I have another strip. Let me remake it here. It doesn't have to look pretty. It has to taste good. Well, we hope it will taste good because supposedly it was supposed to be one of the best. According to the video. According to the video I watched. Let's see if we can do this here. Well, I think I was better off just covering the pie up with a big piece instead of doing strips. But that's okay. It's made with love. Okay, so just as long as it tastes good, we will be okay. And if you hear that, I'm sorry. Ronnie's made a comeback. Ronnie came out of the attic. Not Ronnie the cat, Ronnie the scary clown. He came down from the attic. He's here. Okay. Not my best, but it will work. Now we are going to egg wash and stick her in the oven. Yes, dear.
Halloween stuff you put up. You guys saw the toe open right here. Halloween.
You guys will have to watch the vlog to find out whether or not it was a good pie. Well, Willie's out there crowing. That's a good sign.
Can I put the top in my room?
I guess. You know what? Cats might eat that.
Really?
Yeah, because he like to chew on stuff like that.
I know, I won't let them.
All right, now. I've got to put. Did I not hit start? I did not hit start on my oven, you guys. Here, I thought it was ready to go in. So we have to wait for that to warm up. Get cleaned up.
Yeah, I know.
Now, I've got to clean up my mess. Hi, Diane. How are you? I've probably been embroidery for 15, 20 years. Longer than me. Trying to think of when I bought my machine. I don't know. It all runs together. Did I tell you my rooster sounds like a squeaker toy? No, that's so funny.
Can you look for my gift for my door?
Oh yeah, it'll look great on your door. I dirty up so many dishes. No, I got 2,000. You what?
The wall that it's on will fall because I put it right there.
Yeah.
I want to take my room, okay? I can look like Rally.
Yay, your notifications are working. Multimedia. Yeah. I worked years on my PE 770. Years. It's so funny because
Look,
I thought that was plugged in.
look.
I got scared. Thought I was gonna get electrocuted right here on the live. Don't do that. Here, put the trash can back over there. But so when I started vlogging and stuff, and then I started showing like what I was working on, and got a lot of followers on my other channel by doing that. And then Angela, she started, Angela Jasmina, she started watching me, and I don't remember when, but she had messaged me on Facebook. I don't know. I just know she messaged me on Facebook, and then after that we became friends, and she had a multi-needle. She had her 6 needle, and so I was like, man, I need to get a 6 needle. So my initial plan was I was gonna get a 6 needle, and then I talked about it in my vlog about getting a 6 needle, and then I had the person that sold me my Melco message me, and they're like, I have a 16 needle for sale, a Melco. And that's when nobody really heard of Melco. Melco wasn't like, now it's like everybody's heard of Melco. But, and I was like, I'd never even heard of this. And I asked Angela, and Angela's like, no, I've never even heard of that. I don't even know what that is. And I was like, yeah. And I was like, so I did a research. And at that time, I couldn't afford a new one. And so I was like, well, I'm going to get it. So we drove to Georgia. We got the machine. We came home. We set it up. It needs batteries. This probably takes those little batteries.
Well, I want it for my room, I think.
Well, it needs batteries. But yeah, we drove down to Georgia and got the machine, came back. And I tried to get it going, and so we did a lot of talking. I did a lot of talking with Angela because she had, at that time, I think she already had gotten her other one. But she was like, yeah, I don't know. And then she later, you know, because she saw how fast the Melco was going and stuff, she was like, shoot, I need a Melco. Get him, Mandy. Go, Mandy. Go, Mandy. Go, Mandy. Go. I remember that video. Do you? Seems like it was so long ago. It was in 2017? Maybe it was 2018. Probably 2018, because I think Journey was a baby. And she was born in 2017. Let me grab my potatoes. I've got to start peeling some potatoes. I gotta get my pot. Oh, my bucket's back. And you guys, I peel potatoes with a knife. Is that not... She's just getting in the bucket and getting all kinds of stuff,
I'm just gonna have
Halloween
two.
stuff
I just have
out.
two stuff, and that's all.
But,
But I wanted 3.
you what?
I take these round batteries, that candle, and I like it.
I don't know what kind of batteries that takes, but I peel my potatoes with a knife. I use a paring knife. Yeah. I found for what she talked about you. Aw, that's so sweet. But yeah, I can't peel potatoes with a peeler. I've tried. Have you used it? Yeah, I've tried a potato peeler. I tried my favorite peeler. Which is this. And it's just, I don't know. There's something about it. I just can't do this. I mean, it peels. It works. I don't know. I guess I like the control of having a knife. I don't know.
Oh, I know. I know it will be cute. I'm thinking about here to hang it.
Do what?
I'm gonna hang it right here. Now you have an idea for.
I don't have an idea where to hang that.
Oh, I know. Guess where?
Where? Man, these
You can
potatoes look
remove
weird.
that chicken and put it right there, right? You can say, what does it say?
Hey, Sherry. How are you?
Dad. Dad.
Manish. Hi. I don't know how to say your name. I'm sorry. But these potatoes look weird. They're really spotty. They came from Aldi. $4.99 a bag. I'm good. How are you? And the family? We're all good. A big knife would give my hand a cramp. Usually peel many at a time. You guys want to hear something crazy? That video I posted where I said I took a pregnancy test, it's going crazy.
6:30.
It's got like 16,000 views on it. I'm like, looks like I'm gonna have to take pregnancy tests more often. Oh my God. You know why it is that people are watching it? It's because they're nosy. Because they're like, huh? What? I gotta watch this. Yeah. Exactly, Mandy. Everybody's like, right, hun?
I didn't hear you. I'm sorry.
I said I'm gonna have to start taking more pregnancy tests.
Gonna have to what?
Start taking more pregnancy tests. Just to get views. No. I'm sewing a purse and watching IDTV. We've got Andy Griffith on. He's comforting.
You have to move this later. You can't leave it up because it don't belong there. It's fun to make it and play, okay? But it's not
I
gonna
told her it's taking up the whole living room. Do we have biscuits? Yeah. Had to make sure we had a kid. Oh. It grabs our attention. Fresh avocados. I made pepper jelly. It is so good. Would you say the pepper jelly is your favorite jelly I've made so far?
Yeah, for some reason I love it.
Yeah, that pepper jelly, it is good. It is so good. You know, I don't know who's coming. I'm sure if Evan was coming, he would have texted me. Are you coming to get me? I'll just rinse them all off at the same time instead of rinsing them one by one. I'm gonna buy a jar and see what people, cream cheese and crackers. I know, I saw everybody comment that, and I was like, people comment the pepper jelly, eating it with cream cheese and crackers. I mean, it was good on jalapeno poppers. It's even good on a biscuit. He's eating a biscuit. Okay, Jeremy, that's noisy. I was vlogging when I made it, but I had a bunch of stuff going on at the same time. So I'm not sure how good that footage is because I was making it and it was right before everyone was coming over for dinner. And so I was trying to get it done so we could put our, you know, use it on our poppers, our jalapeno poppers, which we did. I just took a little bit and stuck it in the freezer and had it turn it into jelly. But it's right here. Ooh. Where'd I put what? The remote is right there. Just don't turn it up loud.
I just want to change the channel.
What, you don't like Andy Griffith? Why don't you put us on some hee-haw, baby? How many of y'all used to watch hee-haw? This potato had a bunch of rotten spots in it. Try to get them all off. I love hot stuff, but since having my son for teacher, I can't even get hot wings. When I was pregnant with Sterling, That's all I craved was hot stuff. There was a place called Fats, and they had the best hot wings.
That's what?
Hot wings?
Fats?
When I was pregnant with Sterling.
I never had their hot.
Remember, I used to always want them?
You still want them?
I still want them. There's no Fats around here. Poor Mandy. She's my only moderator on here. She's getting a workout. Have you ever had the jalapeno poppers from Arby's? No. Arby's has jalapeno poppers. I like their beef and cheddar. Beef and cheddar.
What?
I'm trying to decide on how many potatoes to make. I think one more will probably. Because if it's just us, this is plenty. But if Evan and Belle come, we need a head count. I always try to make extra.
Wait, if Evan and Belle, how many do we have now if Evan and Belle comes now?
8.
8?
Uh-huh.
Well, we can't wait. Do we have 8? If we have...
When I was pregnant with my first daughter, I loved KFC spicy barbecue wings. I don't know if they have them now, but it was back in 2001.
6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, wait, that's...
I made a mess over here. I got lots of dishes. What are you doing?
I'm counting to 30.
You're counting to 30.
Yeah. They might be at 30. I want to see what time. Let me see how many.
Right off the bottom of my pot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Oh, this can go in here. Let's not burn ourselves on the live. Apple pie in the oven. One thing I know for sure is I don't care for brisket. All I do is make side dishes. You hear that thing going off? Okay, potatoes are on the stove. I think I threw my thing away for my potatoes. Are you still doing your cookbook? You know, I have, I found all the papers for when I started it. They were all on my desk. And I'm like, oh yeah, I still need to do this. So I have some. It's just finding time. What are you watching? A scary movie. I just got a cookbook. Fix it and forget it. It was $3. There's like so many recipes in here that I was like, oh my gosh. Meatball stew, shell casserole, slow cooker enchiladas, slow cooker pork tenderloin, cranberry orange pork roast. I thought it was pot roast. Autumn pork chops. There's like so many recipes in here. Oh my gosh, what? Breads. Oh, it says breakfast foods. Welsh rarebit? What? A can of beer, dry mustard, Worcestershire salt, black or white pepper, American cheese. Anybody ever heard of that? It's like, hey. Okay. I was like, what is this? You serve it on English muffins or on toasted bread cut into triangles. I was like, this ain't nothing but cheese and beer. It's salty cheese. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what kind of dish is this? You're supposed to eat it for breakfast? There's an episode of Gomer Pyle about it. Really? I'll have to look. That's funny. There's cheese souffle casserole, breakfast. Whoever owned this book, they have a lot of highlighted. Like, I wonder if they were like making this, because they made a lot of them. I wonder if they, because there's like check marks too. I wonder if they like made these dishes, or if like maybe those were the ones they wanted to try. There's something wet here. Nacho dip, Southwest hot chip dip, Michelle's taco dip, hamburger cheese dip. I have to make something. My pot's going crazy. I have to make something for homecoming. Not this coming weekend, the weekend after. So I'm gonna find something in here. Wasn't there something I made and we were like, that would be good if I made it and brought it to church? You're so funny. Was it that cowboy pasta?
What's in that?
I don't really remember. I know it was like burger and the macaroni. And it had like tomatoes, but I didn't have a lot of tomatoes. I'll have to go back. I have to go back and look at my vlogs. Because I think that was one of the ones that were like, hey, we could make this and take it to church. Time. Oh, 5:38. So pie will be done after dinner. Don't think it'll be making Welsh rabbit. Okay, I need to do I got my cast iron skillet. Make sure it's all clean. Because I leave it sitting on my stove, I always like give it a rinse before I start using it. Just make sure there's no like dust or anything in there. Oh, we have this salad. We gotta make sure we eat the salad. I'll have to make dressing. So we got some bacon grease. What? Did I miss something? I'm sorry if I missed something. My phone will only go so far. Hold on. Sorry if that was loud. Okay, sorry, let me try to go back up. I have that book. I love barbecue chicken on the grill. Mandy retracted a bunch of messages. That sounds yummy. The salty cheese. My message, I want to make her a personal tea towel. I have the same one. It's the Pioneer Woman cast iron. I use it all the time. It probably is. Is it? Maybe it's not. Oh no, it's not. But I do have Pioneer Woman cast iron. Actually, I think this is one my dad gave me. Got 10% battery. I want to send you a tea towel. Okay. I just bought some from Etsy. That's perfect for tea towels. I think I don't know. My phone is wonky. I'm like, where's my charger? You digitize your own, you do? I would love to learn how to digitize. Hold on. I'm trying to. Had to plug you in. I'm just gonna do one thing of Brussels sprouts. I shouldn't have added that much grease. Me? That's alright. I got my Brussels sprouts. So I cook them frozen. I know some people like steam them before they start cooking them. Or you think I should make all the Brussels sprouts?
What?
Do you think I should do 2 bags of Brussels sprouts or just one? I need to put a lid on the potatoes. Chopping up an onion. Where you can turn this down a little bit. Otherwise, grease will be popping and flying. All right. I got my Brussels sprouts going, but I think I'm gonna end the live. Thank you so much for joining me in cooking apple pie. You guys will have to watch the vlog to see how it turns out. Live long and prosper. Yeah. Bye, guys. Thanks for joining me. Give me a thumbs up. I was live for 92 minutes. Nice to see you, Sherry. Bye, guys.